Minister Fidan, the YPG must comply with the agreement. Hopefully there will be no more fighting. Foreign Minister Hakan Fidan stated that the YPG PKK must comply with the March 10th agreement signed with the Syrian government, saying, "I hope there will be no conflict. Hopefully we will not see another war." Fidan said Israel's activities in Syria influenced the YPG stance. Foreign Minister Hakan Fidan made important assessments regarding Syria, Gaza, and the regional security agenda in an interview with Jazeera Arabic. Fidan said that Israel's movements in Syria played a decisive role in the failure to implement the agreement signed by the YPG, PKK, and the Syrian government on March 10. This is not an independent decision by the YPG. Commenting on the failure to implement the agreement, Fidan said, "There is a clear link between Israel's activities in Syria and the SDG's reluctance. This is not a decision taken by the YPG alone." Fidan stated that if the parties fulfill their responsibilities, both the Syrian Kurds and the Arab population will be relieved. Inshallah, there will be nitrogen monoxide conflict. "We will not see war again," drawing attention to the risks that could arise if the agreement is not implemented. Fidan said, "I hope there will be no conflict. Inshallah, the YPG PKK will fulfill its responsibilities, and we will not see war again." Possibility of Turkey sending troops to Gaza. When asked whether Turkey would join the International Stabilization Force established for Gaza by a UN Security Council resolution, Fidan replied, "Our president's political will is clear. We are ready to take responsibility if necessary for peace. If sending troops is necessary, we will do that too." Israel is not the sole decision-maker. Assessing claims that Israel does not want Turkey to be part of this force, Fidan said, "Israel is not the sole decision-maker in this plan. The stance of the US and other countries in the region will be decisive. The course of the negotiations will be important. Israel's expansionism is exacerbating the chaos." Noting that Israel's expansionist tendencies in Syria are bringing instability rather than benefit to the region, Fidan said it is bringing greater chaos and disorder to the region. This stance is not beneficial to Israel either. Fidan said they were evaluating the issue in close contact with the US. Compliance with international law is mandatory, emphasizing that diplomacy is the only way out of border disputes. Fidan said, "The borders recognized by the international community are clear. Expansionist attitudes that go beyond these borders will be met with a response in the future. YPG is not taking action because it is receiving different signals from Israel." Fidan said that the March 10th agreement was initially welcomed by all parties, but that the YPG later backed down due to signals it received from Israel. Determining policy based on the direction of external actors does not yield good results, he said. Turkey-Israel rivalry claims addressing claims that Turkey and Israel are competing in Syria. Fidan said, "Our competition is for the good. The issue is who will contribute more to Syria's security, unity, and integrity. We do not see ourselves on the same track as Israel. The Syrian people are on Turkey's side," pointing to the Syrian people's trust in Turkey. Fidan said, "We shared our bread and medicine. If the same thing happened to us, the Syrians would support us too."